Cool. Already some people join, nice. So this afternoon for me, like a couple out in like 7 hours ago, I did a short little stream talking about how I set up my project. I've actually done a bit more this time around. So I used Unreal to Unity, and that has created a bunch of folders, which really, honestly, really annoys me. But that's all right. I'll get rid of it. So I did it to import an extra layout pack. I'll be fair. The results are not bad. They're not perfect, obviously. Definitely not perfect. But you know, its materials are assigned. I should have just gone for standard shaders though. It does its own like custom Unreal type shader. I shouldn't have done that. That's my bad. I messed up there. But it's yeah, there's no cloud and fog settings right now. But this is, you know, it's acceptable. Not sure if I'll do it again, but you know, it works. So let's actually get started here. Let's create a new folder. And we're gonna call it 01 scenes. There we go. So let's create a new scene here. And we'll call this okay, sandbox. So I'll be starting with just mechanics, nothing else. Will be quite plain. But that's the idea. I do need a sky and box. I'm using HRP, aren't I? Yeah. Why is there no default sky and fog volume? Really strange. There we go. Perfect. So let's tile this. There we go. I need a camera shot. And I need a character, just a player, just a default player. There we go. I'm using HCRP, which has, you know, pros and cons, a bit more setup, but I think in the end, a bit more stuff built in, a bit more flexibility. Not using the default HCRP water system, still using KWS. And let's have a look. So I'm going for a follow target. No look. Okay, let's try. Let's actually give this a try. Got some errors, of course we do. Got a bunch of errors. And there we go. They're actually they're related to my own stuff, which is not made for HCRP. At least ETK is not. Let's get rid of that straight away. I'll re-import it and fix it for HCRP a bit later, which I'll do, and I'll share the HCRP version of the graphics manager at least. And then instructions and set data field. Yeah, I'll do the same with that. I'll definitely share that. Because yeah, every render pipeline has its own, so can't just mix and match. There we go, cool. So let's have a look. Normally don't really do top-down cameras. And yeah, this is absolutely horrid. So let's give this a go. It should be something like this, right? I don't know. Kind of wish we had a preview here. Yeah, no, that's still absolutely horrible. I don't even see the player. Can I change this? Ah. It's actually not bad. Acceptable. It's a bit much. No, I actually like the angle. That's pretty good. No, I think I had it right the first time. Cool. Okay, so we got a camera angle. I'm doing that for performance, less time for optimization. There we go. So, player. The theme of the jam is aftermath. So incredibly flexible. Could do a lot with that. Going to start with the whole pickup system, which I think will be the most amount of work. I just started, so it will take some time. It will take some time. Definitely will. Cool. Okay. And need to take a look actually how I'm using this modular pack, which is pretty cool. Come on, dragon. There we go. Pretty nice. It's got a bunch of meshes. But it's it should basically cover every, kind of like the Synthi packs, to be honest. It should literally cover any type of character, really. Let's see if there's some prefabs. It's also the same thing. Weapons, the whole thing. Just want to see variant. Are the arms separate? Yeah, they're separate. Okay, I'll keep it separate then. Cool. A farming game. Yeah, it would be. It's just, I'll be fair, it's not something I'm familiar with, and I don't have like tons of time. I'll have a lot in this weekend, but that's pretty much it. So I'll need to get as far as I can get. arms, and then hello, hello. Cool. Got the basics. Thank you, appreciate it. I don't do streams a lot. It's not really, normally not really my thing, but it's fun for a jam. That's basically when I do it. And then legs. So my concept is going to be, the aftermath of a war, medieval war, and then you need to scavenge and basically survive and find a couple of survivors and fight your way through. Nothing you find is permanent, so the weapons you fight with are literally temporary pickups. If they break or if you throw them, you need to scavenge to find something else. So not really something I've done before, which I thought it was why it was cool. Yeah, yips, that's fine. Cool. So got a couple of the basics for the bag. UI stuff comes later, much later. There we go. And then left hand. There we go. Reason by the way, I'm doing this from yeah, I definitely don't stream that much. Definitely not. Reason I'm doing everything from scratch and not just using examples is to make sure I don't have too much in here. You know, with the jam, your time is limited, and I don't want to get lost in all of the, you know, example content I'm not actually going to be using. So it's just easier to organize it by doing it from scratch. But it takes more time in the beginning, at least. Cool. Folder. Weapons. So I'm not going to do a traditional inventory system where you can just, you know, hoard a lot. You can carry one weapon, that's it. You can't carry any more. Going to keep it pretty basic. I mean, because the whole point is pickups, right? So if you have unlimited pickups, it's no fun. Cool. So we'll do the sword. Parent is and left. So I did import my own easy template kit, which I'll remove at some point. Just going to be using some of the elements, like the combat system. It's going to be a big time saver by doing that. And the main menu stuff I'll be using, and that's it. Then I'll get rid of the rest because the project is already full as it is. Okay, so attach prop. For now, at some point I'll switch this over to melee as well, but just need to do some basic testing here. Okay, let's Let's actually see. I'm pretty sure there were some. I thought there were some weapons in here. Were there no weapons? Is this a lantern? Okay, that's cute. I thought there were some weapons. Pretty sure I saw a sword somewhere. Let me look for it. Ah, there we go. What's your, well, if you don't want to spoil it, but I'm curious about your idea. Yes, I'll add the assets I'm using in the description. Just brief overview. So far using Game Creator. I'll add it in the description though. I'm using Game Creator 2 with all of the official modules. I'm using Microverse, which I'll do later for terrain, things like that. I'm using Microsplat for the terrain shader. Same creator, so it just matches really well. I'm using this pack, which I'll definitely link because it's amazing. I'll be fair, I bought it like in the spring sale and it was, I think, 70% off. So the price was much lower. But it's actually an incredibly complete modular pack. And then some layout environments. I haven't used them before, so I don't know if they're actually any good. So I'm not going to say anything about that yet. I'm using KWS for water. If I wouldn't have already bought KWS before, I think I would have just stuck with the HDRP water system because it's actually really good. But KWS just does a tiny bit more, and I already owned it anyway, so you know, use the best. But the HDRP built-in one is actually amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really good. So if you don't own one yet, just use the built-in one. It's actually really good. And yeah, I've Unreal to Unity for one environment pack. Still not sure that was actually such a great idea. And then for the actual environment, you know, trees, foliage, all of that, I'm using Nature Manufacturer. The reason I'm using them is because I use Microverse, and then I don't know why this is so slow the first time I click on it every time. But basically Microverse has presets for biomes, for foliage, for things like that, and it has that with limited assets. It's still a big group, I'm not gonna lie, but so there's Cinti stuff in here as well, by the way, for vegetation. If you use Cinti instead, you can just drop entire vegetation packs, but I'm using the Nature Manufacturer ones, and as you can see, I'll show it later when I actually start on terrain. You can just drop in entire, you know, plants, objects, all of those things, but you can even drop in entire biomes, which I think is just awesome, because it will mix and match already by default, like multiple plants and everything like that. A huge time saver, which is absolutely great for a game jam. So yeah, really really cool stuff actually. And you can create like splines and everything with this as well for the road. So yeah, really cool. So if you don't have anything for environments yet, definitely have a look at Microverse. It's also in every sale, so thank you. So yeah, okay, let's have a look anyway. So longsword. Let's create our first pickup. There we go. It's one of those things where it's a shame that we can't just easily do the values. Really have to try this out. Let me for now actually drop in a prefab just to make sure. That's one of those things where I wish Unity just had like stricter defaults. Because like bone placement, things like that are always a bit sketchy. I think I need to add a diffusion profile for the skin. That's okay, I'll add that in a bit. Yeah, definitely needs a diffusion profile. Is there like a basic one? Actually, I think it makes sense because you're in a battlefield, right? So it makes sense to be like a basic soldier that lost most of his equipment. So not a Templar. Okay, I'll start with a guard. Let's unpack this prefab. Yeah, I'm already going to use this model because just otherwise the hand placement, I'll have to redo all of it. Just doesn't make any sense. That's a nice touch though. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's get rid of everything he won't be using. Oh, that's nice. I have references, so that's really cool. Okay. Just using this for the rig for now, so just to have something. Quick test. There we go. Perfect. So we'll need the in the actual rig, we'll need the left hand gun. Really? Okay, that's a bit odd. Left hand. Interesting. Curious how that's gonna work out. Okay. Longsword. And let's get the placement. Is this really the best place to do it? Yeah, it makes no difference. Okay. Just curious, because I think I'm using the wrong thing here. There we go. Oh, there we go. I messed up. Of course I did. Perfect. So I have to tie it to here because this is like the path game creator will use, the actual normal rig, most likely. So for the actions and things like that, that's what I'll have to use. Pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. And I just realized I'm doing this in left hand instead of right hand. That's okay. Maybe we can do dual wielding or something like that. Where's right hand? Yeah, this is definitely the tedious part of the process, but that's alright. Let's just reset this one as well. Perfect. I think I can use the exact same values and then the opposite most likely. I'm correct. Most of the time that's how the rigs are done. Could be wrong on this one, but most of the time it kind of works like that. Yeah, seems to be the case here. That's nice. Then minus 90, minus 90. So still need to see which way is which. So 90 then and 90. This one is still minus 90. Okay. Yeah, good enough. Cool. So this is kind of a shame. Like, we can't just copy paste these values, which I wish we could. So I use the snipping tool like a lot for things like this. So this is left hand and this is right hand. Cool. So we'll assign this to the right hand first, and then I need to copy over those values. Still think typing is slightly faster. Okay. Cool. So I'll disable this for now, and let's see if it works properly. Create a quick instruction. Copy this over, and let's see. Let's see if I took the right path for the rig. This has to disappear, that's annoying. Okay, well that's not working at all. I love it. Okay. Why is this not working? Don't tell me this is not humanoid. Okay, it is. Huh. Seems to be one step too many. Yeah. Seems to be one step too many. That's weird. That's a strange prefab. Let's see if we can just get rid of that. This has an animator, doesn't it? Complete locomotion. Okay. Let's try this again. That's annoying. Not really sure why they added an extra step here. There we go. That works. Sweet. Oh wow. Is this seriously animating? I have to see that. They literally added physics to the hood. To every element. It's okay, I'm not gonna. That's a nice touch. I know, not going to pretend it's the most difficult thing to do. You could always do it yourself, but a lot of them just would not bother to make the effort. That is a nice touch. I'll definitely put the link of this in the description. Yeah, they use the basic Unity class system, so I actually really do appreciate that. Just the built-in stuff, but that's really impressive. Most just don't make that effort, so yeah, really nice. Okay, let's see if this will work. Yeah, that's the correct position. Yeah, I'll get other animations, of course, but yeah, damn, this is actually really nice. I appreciate the effort they put into this. That's really cool. Yeah, let's fix the skin real quick. I think these days, yeah, there's just a fix here. There we go. That was quick and easy. Actually looks nicer than in the pictures they have on the asset store. Because my first impression was like everything is kind of cool, but except for the face. And I'm not going to pretend it's the best one, but it's actually not bad. Actually, really not bad. Yeah, this is a cool pack. I'll definitely link this one in the description. Really nice stuff. Cool. Okay, so we got the basics of placement, so that's correct. I'm happy with that. So let's get back to the actual inventory item. So we'll need something to pick this up. So we'll need to create pickups. Might just do that together. So let's find our longsword again. Longsword. Let's create a sphere for pickup. Yeah, seems about right. 0.5. That's a good size. It has to be easy to pick up, even if it's not the even if this is a bit too big. If you have to do this in combat, otherwise. Let's turn on those gizmos. There we go. Hotspot. Yeah, instead of like a dynamic, I might actually just do a UI always the same place. I think I'll do that for the hotspot. That's good. Cool. So interact any, that's fine. Run conditions. Pick up. Let's create the conditions. Let's call this pickup longsword, give it a proper name. Okay, for now we'll keep it really simple. Is controllable, is player. And then what was it? I think I named it just sword, which is really dumb in case there will be other swords. So let's just change it to longsword. Longsword. There we go. Sweet. There we go. So we'll add it to the player. And then I think, yeah, so we're going to add it and straight away equip it. Because that's kind of the whole point of this system. So I'll add like a view so you can actually see what you have, but I don't want you to change things in your inventory with weapons. At least with weapons, you really use what you pick up. So we'll equip it straight away. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Once we add the melee stuff to it, of course the condition will be that no other melee weapon is equipped. Yeah, awesome. Then we need a button on the player to be able to do interact. Key down. Keyboard. F. I think F is a good button for pickups. Or E. I don't know. Yeah, E is fine. Okay, we'll do E. And then interact. Sweet. We'll make this. Should have kept the mesh. I'm not that smart sometimes. It's fair. There we go. Should have kept the mesh. Just have an indication, because they don't really seem to have like the most logical pivots. Hey, thanks for joining. So it's going to be like semi top down. You will have some foliage. I'll keep it like slightly above the ground. I think that makes sense. I might sound it, but I'm not actually German. I'm Dutch. I don't really speak German that well. And I mean, depends on what you look at as new. I don't think I'm that new now. There we go. Yeah, really strange pivot points. It's just weird. Oh well, it's alright. Oh, okay, I miss. See, my German is really bad. Yeah, just YouTube. I mean Discord, of course, as well, but no other streaming platforms. I don't really, not really big on streaming. I'm not really good at it, so. Cool. So this will be the pickup. Let's create a basic HUD element for this. Just to make sure the hotspot is at least working. Maybe nothing at all. Let's for now just do the text section. Just do text. Cool. There we go. So just so we can see if this works, pick up hotspot UI. Long search should be one word. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe I made the radius a bit too big. I'll reduce that. Yeah, it's a bit too big. Yeah, it's way too big. How big is my pickup zone? Okay. Let's reduce this to 1.5. Yeah, okay. At least we're no longer in the pickup zone and it should populate just fine. And it already populates. It's really annoying actually. I need to find out why. Anyway, let's see. It's not doing anything. Why is it not doing anything? Do we have any errors? No errors. Of course there's no errors. So conditions is controllable is player. It should work. Not really sure why it doesn't work. Let me quickly test this just to see if at least that works. Okay, so that works, so it has to do with the inventory system itself. Okay, that's fine. That's good to know. At least that works. Cool. I think it's because we don't have anything attached, no skin UI, no nothing, so we'll need to create that. That's actually proper annoying. I'm not gonna lie, that's proper annoying. So for now, just for now, oh, we can actually disable. Oh, that's amazing. Don't need to do that. Okay, just for now, I'm just going to attach it straight away because I don't want to do any UI stuff yet. I really don't. Okay, so we'll just attach it straight away, which for now functionally there's not really any difference. I would like to find out why this is already working straight away. It really shouldn't. I have a radius of 1, it's not that close. It's already doing it, okay. Yeah, I need to find that out. That's really annoying. At least functionally it's there. Okay. Now, because I don't want to do any UI stuff yet, so for now I'll have to leave it a tiny bit with the inventory. So I want to do that a bit later. We'll start off with the actual melee setup. So let's create a new folder. Folder. Skills. Skills, reactions, animations. Yeah, let's keep it at and prefabs, of course, prefabs. Okay, cool. Let's create our first weapon. I think I'm going to do not like literally different animations slash skills per melee weapon. I think I'm gonna do it per type. So one-handed, two-handed maybe. And then dual as well, something like that. Cool. It's actually incredibly warm here. For once it's actually quite warm in the UK, so one-handed shield I'm making the combos a separate file. Not because you have to. Don't actually think it adds that much value. I mean, for the enemies maybe a bit. I don't know. But yeah, it's just easier, I guess. I'm used to it. And maybe I should just call this weapon then. There we go. So shield, combos. Okay, what I'll need now are some animations as well. So we'll start off with just the basics. Oh, not a. Just a normal combo, 1, 2, 3 hits, something like that. One-handed A01. Yeah, let's do it like that. One-handed A01. Then cool. And then based on that, I'll duplicate and just rename things. It's easier than setting it all up. Base reaction. I think for the reactions, I'm going to keep it identical for all weapons. So maybe, yeah, we can still keep it in one place actually. So melee reaction, hit front, and this will be the front hit, and then we'll add the animation. Actually, from the start we'll do from any, then we can add any instructions we need to add, then it will be easy to duplicate and add in the rest. It's actually not a bad idea. Cool. And then let's add that. Let's rename it to hit any, because I just realized I made a mistake. I don't have to set it up differently, of course. There we go. Back. I'll need an animation pack for this, so for now I'll just have front and back. And some packs have everything, some packs only have front and back. No audio? Are you sure? Pretty sure there should be audio. Yeah, just open it up on my phone and I hear audio, by the way. There we go. So yeah, we'll need some animation packs for that. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I have so many animation packs. Where I'm going to start? I have too many of them, to be fair. With animation packs, that's one of the few things I just buy way too much, and I have too much anyway. What, audio packs? It's just ridiculous. Animation packs is just ridiculous. Let's have a quick look. It's alright, I guess. Can use this for big, dual, and one-handed. Yeah, okay. This'll do. Can always change them after. That's actually not that difficult to do, so we'll change them if we have to. And why does it now just disappear? Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's one of the things. Of course, you'll need to adjust your timings a bit and things like that, but it's quite easy, at least, to add some new animation, to change up your animations. It's really not that big of a deal. Cool. And yeah, as you can see, I have way too many assets. Way too many. Although, to be fair, I basically buy every bundle Unity ever releases. And then, like, I think most people, I then never really look at anything I bought from that bundle. Which is really, really not that dumb. Sometimes I see an asset and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, when it turns out I already have it because it was in some bundle. So yeah, pretty dumb. Okay, let's get rid of generic straight away. It's just gonna get in the way. Let's have a quick look. Attack combo 1. There we go. 1. Perfect. So I'll what I'm going to do for this, at least, is create a new folder, one-handed, and I'm just going to drag in the animations I actually use. Keeps it better organized, and then afterwards I can just get rid of everything I never actually used. There we go. And yeah, in case you're not familiar that much yet with how Melee works in Game Creator, so the Melee module, for these values, and if you have an XBX file, it's the same. For these values, you need to keep this to original. If you rotate it, it won't matter. It literally won't be read by the Melee module. So normally this should never be wrong anyway. But on occasion it happens that someone just modifies the file really basic. At least for the Melee module, for the skills, that won't work. Root transform, again, original. Center of mass can work as well, I think. I'm not really sure. And this just needs to be turned off. So the Melee module will then pick this up and make it root motion. So don't have it double, because then suddenly you think all of the attacks are incredibly floaty. And they are, because it's doing it twice, so it's adding double the motion it should be adding. Anyway, talking too much. Let's go to animations. We'll start off with the first one. Enter skill mode. Oh, this looks horrible. This doesn't really look like it was made for HRP. Oh well. It works, I guess. Okay. I'm doing motion warp. I know you need to set up some limits, and I do tend to forget that sometimes. So I need to make sure I add them this time around. But yeah, I'm doing motion warp just because I prefer it slightly over root motion. So we'll make it active here. There we go. So it actually really doesn't hurt to have it active a tiny bit. Yeah, actually, well, 1 frame earlier. It really doesn't hurt to have it active a bit earlier. If you make this too short and you really do like a short frame, then the follow-up combos will happen too fast, if you get what I mean, because the active period is just so short in your clip. So I'd recommend not doing that. At least not making it too short. Yeah, okay, it's fine, we'll tweak it later. Sweet. So we've got the basics. It's just one attack, but at least it's something. So let's rename this. So trigger interact, and we'll do a trigger combat. I'll just group it all together. So on start, might actually just equip it for now, just for now. There shouldn't be any models. I'll make that a variable real quick. So the model at some point will just be the inventory item model. So this is temporary. State for now is fine. So the important thing with the stake is the whole concept is to temporarily pick up weapons you find on the floor. It's not to have like two crazy idle animations or anything like that. I'd like to keep it all just one shared state between weapons, and then it's only the actual attacks where you know, the animations actually take place. Because yeah, you'll be picking up weapons all the time, switching around. It will just become too complex if I do too many states. Won't be a good idea. So I will need something pretty neutral that still looks kind of cool. That's the next one. So shooter is actually in production right now. I think he'll be done with that pretty soon. He's I've seen bits of it. He showed me bits of it. Especially the first person view, which, you know, was quite kind of lacking with Game Creator 1. The first person stuff in Shooter 2 is amazing. It's actually really cool. Has a lot of stuff that I didn't even think he would add, and yeah, it's going to be really good. It's actually going to be really good, and it should be out soon. Definitely. Well, I don't know when he's going to exactly release it, but it will be before the end of the summer at least. Because it's pretty far along, and it's third person and first person, and it's third person and first person done really well. It's everything I've seen so far is just awesome. Really good stuff. Big improvements compared to the first shooter module. Nice. Yeah, I actually do that as well. Normally I watch streams of other people. I don't really stream myself. Which will show because I'm not really great at it. Cool. So yeah, let's actually do that state real quick. Let's see if this animation pack I added is going to be neutral enough that it can work with all types of I guess guard. I won't be able to share that. So the guarding, like blocking, because like dual weapons will not be the same blocking as, of course, as having a shield and a weapon. But walking around with a weapon in your hand, I don't think I'll need any other states. I think I can just do one. There we go. Run. Where's walk? Am I blind? Oh, there we go. Is this neutral enough? That's the real question. I guess one hand, big weapon, small dual weapons. The hands are close either way, so that's good. No matter if you have a shield or two swords, I guess that could work. Might have to adjust the animation. That's okay. Guess this is pretty neutral. How's the idle animation? That needs to be... Oh, it's just the same. Okay. Yeah, I guess that could work. It's pretty... Ooh, that's... No, that's so neutral that it's just lame. It doesn't look cool. Okay. Yeah, I think this will work. Might have to tweak the hand place. No, No, I think that works actually. In case you're wondering why this is pink as well, it's because I did not make the effort to convert everything. I'm so used to it now that it doesn't bother me anymore. Which is a really bad thing. It shouldn't be the case at all. Okay, so we'll get those in. So idle, run backwards in place. I need all of the in place animations basically. No weapon, no, don't need that. Right word, okay, guess that's new. Sprint, no, I have run. I don't think I'll need sprint as well. Maybe, might as well just add it, why not? And then walk, all of the in place again. I love leftward and rightward. And maybe that's actually English. I'm obviously not native, but it doesn't sound English to me. Yeah. I think that's all. Okay. I'm going to drag that to the state because again, like I said, I won't be using a lot of states. Let's create a folder. Default locomotion. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm not because of the whole concept of like, you know, switching between so many different weapons all the time. I'm going to have one default locomotion state, no matter if you're armed, if you're not armed, or if you have whatever weapon. It will all just be the same. Now it's incredibly hot. In a moment I'm going to open the door a bit because basic locomotion, there we go. Can actually keep the name the same as well. This is actually really bad. I never looked this up. I don't know the difference between this. I actually have no clue. Actually really don't. This is really bad. Maybe we should try it out. Let me try it out now because I've never actually tried this out. I always just enter both of them and I don't know if I have to. Actually just don't know the difference. I never I'm sure it's in the documentation. Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything. I still don't know what this whole land part is then. Just never looked it up. Yeah, okay, so that works. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. So I can keep this to none, I guess. One of these days I'll look it up. One of these days. Anyway, back. Oh, it's actually called back. Oh, yeah, of course it's called backward. Forward, and then left and right, and then forward, right. Okay, backward, left first. And then forward. Cool. I think that should be enough. I did notice some really strange frame drops just now when I went into play mode. Don't know what's happening here. Yeah, why is this so laggy? This is incredibly laggy. Oh my lord. It's horrible. And performance is absolutely terrible. I'll need to find out why. Yeah, need to find out why. Let me quickly test something. Related to the model, maybe. Need to give that a go, give that a try. Sure, there's a reason for it. Yeah, this is not laggy and frame rate is really high. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why. I could be wrong. Let me quickly test this. And it's still much lower than I wanted, but yeah, no, it's no longer laggy and buggy. That's the weird thing. So look, basically, I don't know why, but open this up and like look at this. Like, it just drops and it becomes super laggy. Then click on something else, and the frame rate just goes up again. I don't know what this is. I have no explanation for that. But it's really weird. So if you notice that yourself, basically don't leave this open in the inspector if you're going in play mode. It's a weird bug. I don't know, or memory leak, whatever it is. Really strange. Anyway, I can live with this. This is acceptable for a default animation, even if you don't have a weapon. Guess it helps that we're doing top down. The mouse thing, which I'll show you that in a bit as well. Hello. I'll show you that in a bit as well. It's because by default, most animations don't have anything for the jaw. So this is actually the jaw. So this character model supports like the face motion cap thing. However, most animations do absolutely nothing for the jaw. So you need to add something in the animation files. I will show that at some point. It's not looping. That's what I thought. None of them are looping, are they? That's annoying. Okay. Why would you not loop movement animations? That's just so strange. Okay. So we've got walking. So basic locomotion walk. And then we'll add run. There we go. Let's lock this for now in the inspector. Run backward. Forward. There we go. And then right and left. Perfect. Cool. So we've got the running ones as well. Let's make sure we unlock this. So walk and run. Wait, did I forget one? Yeah, I forgot one. Oh no, I didn't forget one. I overwrote it. Where's the backward run? There we go. Cool. Let's see if I still remember how to do the jaw thing in a normal anim file. Yeah, so as you can see here that we have the jaw and then there's no do I remember how to do this? Most likely not. It's alright. So jaw close. Gonna give it a go. I actually really just don't remember that well. Yeah, basically jaw close here. Let's try it out. And then okay. Maybe if we dock it like this, can I actually preview this? I actually don't. Let's see. Where is the jaw? Jaw. Oh, it's the wrong animation anyway. So let's do Oh yeah, but that's of course using the default animations, not the ones I just added. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go into play mode and let's see. Okay, I think I made it worse. I think I made it any better. I think I made it worse. I definitely made it worse. Where's the jaw close? Okay, then maybe 1. Oh, let's go out of play mode. Oh my god, I made it so much worse. Okay, 1. Not sure, I thought you had to do both. I just can't remember. Anyway. Let's give it a try. And if not, I'll quickly look it up. But yeah, it's that's basically it. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's all you have to do. Okay, so yeah, so you go into the animation file, and then where you have the jaw close, you need to change the value. I'll be fair, it might be different per character, per rig you have, and actually looks like he's breathing a bit now, which is not intentional. I didn't do that on purpose, but it's awesome. But yeah, it's only happens with characters that actually really have the jaw rigged though, which a lot of them don't. I'll be completely fair. But I think like the DAS 3D models, all of those types of things all have this as well. So there's plenty of models where you need to do it. So basically any model where you can have like some face movement and things like that can be used for lip sync. And just most animation packs just don't have anything set up for that. So yeah, small little tweak. Cool. Wasted a lot of time there. Let's let's continue. So we've got the basic attack animation, motion warp, track target, X and Z, that's good. So yeah, here for the this is what I often forget. I think we'll do it here. So basically, when it comes to the characters, you need to make sure that oh, sorry. Characters, combat, character targets. There we go, of the player. Most likely it's going to be like 1.5, so let's do this 1.6. So yeah, so motion warping, which is used by, for example, the Batman Arkham games, means that this part you're going to move towards the character. And I say Batman Arkham, Assassin's Creed, everyone uses this these days, which is why it's cool it's in here. But if you don't put a limit, which I did forget in the last update of my own easy template kit, if you don't put a limit, then basically he will warp towards the character if the character is if the player is here and the character is in literally the other side of the map, if it's marked as a target. So you need to put a limit. So I'll try to put it here just to see if that will work. So for now, let me disable this so we can actually properly test this out. I'll put a character here, just for testing purposes, by the way, nothing else, just for testing purposes. Trigger. What is it called again? Melee. It's not here, okay. I'm sure it's called target. Oh, I'm changing the trigger. I'm really not paying attention right now. Target, set target. There we go. Player, and then the target is self. There we go. Cool. So if I'm right with what I said, and hopefully I will be, and I didn't set up any combat yet, so let's do that. So we equipping, then another trigger, input button, no, not keyboard, mouse. Yeah, we'll do mouse. Mouse press left, input, execute, melee 1. Okay, I think I did everything now. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is what I mean, like, you know, we're literally teleporting towards him, which is horrible. That shouldn't be the case. And then if I turn this condition back on, so enable, and that should have, wait, am I not doing it right? Oh, equals. Shell, it doesn't explain it actually. Equals less or equal. Yeah. Oh. This should work. I'm a bit confused. Pretty sure this should work. At least for the motion warping. Ah, there we go. It does work. Okay, you just can't change that in play mode. As you can see, so maybe I'll need to increase the range a tiny bit, but now he'll rotate towards the enemy, which is really cool, really nice. If I'm here, then he won't do it and he'll just attack in the middle of nowhere, which he should be doing. But there's no more teleporting, but at least when you're close, you're not going to miss him, which is just annoying. I know it could be seen as realistic, and Dragon's Dogma 2 had it to some degree. There was still light targeting, even if people claim there wasn't. I played the game, there was light targeting. But yeah, this is much better. Nice. Cool, so that's a good start. Got the basics here. I'm going to take like a quick couple of minute break and open the door because it's so warm in here. We're not used to any warmth in the UK, so I quickly quickly hear it heat up. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Cool, I'm back. So let's continue. So we've got the one-handed attack, motion warping worked fine, locomotion is fine. Yeah, it's all actually pretty fine. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Cool. So then let's set up hit reactions. So with the hit reactions, that's one of the things that's now built in, by the way, in Game Creator 2. Even if the character doesn't have any melee weapon equipped, you can still have the character execute the hit reactions from melee, which I think is really cool. You needed like some extension for Game Creator 1 to do that with melee. Now it's just by default. How it should be, don't get me wrong, it should be like that. So yeah, that's nice. So let's see, hit. Most likely it's going to be disappointing. Let's have a look. Warrior hit. Oh, that's pretty good. We're actually crossing some distance here, which I like for hit animations. But they seem to be all from the front. Oh my god, no, don't tell me they're all from the front. That's fine for the back. This is fine for the back. Okay, shit, it's just front and back. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, there really is no side, is there? Damn it. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, the case for most backs. Might make it myself if I have some time for that, because it annoys me. Anyway, let's add them. So I'll do hit 1 and the last hit 5 was it? So hit. We do have the air ones, which I think could be cool. Don't think I'll add that because seems like a bit much. This won't be any Devil May Cry type stuff, so so front, and this is back. I still don't really know. Front, back. I think we need to add left and right. I think we need to add them, because otherwise I think it won't play anything. So I'll do I don't know, I'll drag in one of the other ones. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Really hope this would have like all directions. Oh well, is what it is. I'm not gonna dwell over it. Cool. So reactions. Where did I add it? Oh, okay. Really not paying attention. Okay, and yeah, left, right. For now, I'll just add the same animation. We do have some variation, actually. I did notice that for front. So what we could do, we could just add them all. Actually, should have done that. So we'll add them all. So then it will randomly pick which one it's going to be using, which is cool, really cool actually. So this was back as well for. And I think 3 was also front, so we can use 3 for the front as well. Okay, so we'll give this character, we're going to give him the reactions. So normally, if everything is good, we should be able to try it out. Of course, I have no prefab with a striker, so how about we actually add a prefab with a striker? So I didn't remove them, which normally I do, and I'm so glad I didn't in this case. So we'll create a 3D object. No, just an empty parent is actually fine. Just an empty parent. There we go. And then striker. There's no rotation. Don't tell me there's no rotation. Okay, there's no rotation. Okay, damn it. Okay, that's actually okay, that kind of sucks. There's no rotation. Of course there's no rotation. Why is there no rotation? Damn, did not expect that. So right ID. So yeah, you basically need to identify them, and then in the skills, you need to, in the strike, you need to select which ID they use, because otherwise it won't register. Or if you do all, then all of them. If you have multiple in your character, which most likely you will, then all of them will be active, which you don't want either. So you need to identify them by ID. This is annoying. I really thought there's no rotation. Never really paid attention to that, but okay, that sucks. Is it on 180? Oh yeah, 180. Okay. There we go. And then I need to adjust the position again. Yeah, okay, that's kind of annoying. That's alright, we'll manage somehow. Maybe my angle was wrong anyway, but that's okay. So and of course that's my bad. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's not great, is it? Let me try to adjust that. Do it like this. At least it's in the middle now. There we go. At least that. Let's turn this off for now, and then we'll reposition it properly. I need to adjust the rotation anyway, but yeah, fine, good enough. At least for now. Cool. The theme is Aftermath, so there's so much you can do with that. I'm doing a battle happened, you're a survivor, like medieval times, so you're a survivor, still some soldiers around, and you need to scavenge basically anything you can find on the field, but everything is temporary, so you'll be switching out a lot of weapons. My theme might not be the most original, but at least I've never done a game mechanic like that, so for me it's but again, there's so much you can do with it. I think it's mostly for zombie games, Division type games. It's going to be it's a perfect theme, but you can also just split the words and actually do something math related, like a puzzle or something like that. I don't know, not really a big puzzle guy. Right hand. Okay, so we're going to for now I'm just going to do it like this, so let's turn that off. So yeah, just for now on the melee weapon, we'll just attach the mesh straight away, which at some point will just be swapped by the inventory system. Melee, where's melee? And those are the values. I'm just gonna do a snip again. I wish I could just copy paste these values in instructions. Anyway, yeah, I get it. It's confusing, but it's the aftermath of an actual battle in medieval times. I didn't want to do a zombie thing. Like, I think most people are doing a zombie game. Well, maybe not most, but I think a lot of them will be. And it makes sense. It's a perfect theme for it. And there's so many good zombie packs and things like that. So many. Cynthia actually released like a one recently that would have been pretty damn perfect for this theme actually. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's see. Placement is not perfect, but it works. Need to turn off that trail. So yeah, I definitely have to increase like a tiny bit the radius in which he turns. I think 1.6 is a bit too low. You hardly even notice that there's any focusing happening at all. So, because I'm using motion warp, which I think is just the best. But if the range is too big, then it seems floaty. So you have to find a good balance. But yeah, I don't see the point in using just regular root motion anymore. There we go. That's good, and it's not too big. Yeah. Cool. That's good enough for now. The hit reactions, as you can see, there's two different ones. I might add a third, but at least that looks nice. From the side, that's fine. That's good enough. And then from the back, yeah, cool. Really basic, but I think that's a decent start. Yeah, that's a decent start. Cool. Let's add a combo. Let's add a second one. I think I'll just remove the animation folder at some point and just put it all in here. Combo 2. And okay, for some reason the rendering is now finished. definitely a bit low later. Yeah, that's one too many. It always should be a bit longer than what you're actually using, just so the second animation, second combo or third or fourth or whatever doesn't happen too fast. So yeah, I'm good with this. Still right ID. Yeah, we're not changing anything. And then the third. Oh no, don't delete. The range of the second one might be a bit different though. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to try it out. And then the third. Okay, that's interesting. Really stopping movement here. So we'll need to reduce that. Shit, that's a lot of movement suddenly. I don't know how that's gonna play out. That's a bit weird. Depends how fast it is. Shit, I actually might change it up. Damn it. That's a... It's literally just skipping frames. It's just entire frames missing here, so I think this will be really quick. That's definitely different, I guess. Never seen that in animation, that there's just entire frames missing. That's odd. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's just strange. I've never seen that before. Definitely never seen that before. But with this one, at least with the third combo, because of the whole charge thing, it would make sense for this distance to at least be bigger. So let's change it out. So this is 2. Fair enough. Then this will be 2 as well. Oh no, I'm wrong. The targeting remains. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. The actual targeting remains the same. But with this one, that has to increase. So this can be 2.5. And then 3. Yeah? Yeah, because it's a charge up, it goes a lot further. Would make a lot of sense. For now, I'll keep it to the 3 combos, because I think adding a 4th one might be a bit much. What's the 4th one doing? Sort of finisher, yeah. I'll leave that out for now. Cool. So in the combos, let's add the other ones. Oh, that's the 3rd one. Awesome. Let's have a look. Quick look. Okay, at least it's still not too much. Wait. What's going on here? Oh, the attack is the other hand. It's the left hand. Shit, I didn't notice that. Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't doing anything. I didn't create that one yet. So that will be the right hand. The left hand. Shit. Okay. Which in this case I think will be a shield. So let's yeah, okay, let's find the shield in this pack. Don't know where they're housed, so I'll just look for the entire thing. Entire folder, shield. Yeah, let's start with one of the small ones. Oh, that's a shame. Keep this in here for now. How are we going to wear this? Needs to render a bit, but I think this will be a bit easier without the lighting. Like this. Come on, compile, please. I think the lighting is getting in the way here with the shadows. But then this compiling takes forever. Okay, this is taking a bit longer than I thought it would. It's actually annoying me, so I'm just going to turn it back off. There we go. So something like this, maybe. I don't know, it doesn't really seem to fit either way. Yeah, something like this. I think that's fine. Then create empty parent, striker. This is left ID. ID. For now, it will hit everything. We'll change it at some point. Let's turn this back on. And that's a nice thing. This will just be a sphere. It's actually a bit big, maybe a bit smaller. There we go. Yeah, good enough. And then we'll just call this left hand. Let's drag it into our prefabs. Okay, turn this off. And then on the melee weapon, we need to make sure this gets equipped as well. So duplicate this, left hand. All zeros. That's awesome. I love that. That's the advantage when you just have a sphere, to be honest, instead of a capsule. Doesn't have to be that precise. There we go. And then let's make sure it's the left hand. Sweet. Yeah, all good. So let's give this a try. Did I adjust the scale? I think I did. Left ID, okay. That should work now. Okay, so nothing happens right now. And then, yeah, that range is a bit bigger. I think that works because you do like a proper charge. Just think it makes sense that you'd, yeah, I don't know. I think it makes sense to be able to hit a bit further. Yeah, awesome, cool. Let's add some VFX before I'm adding so many skills, and then I have to manually add them all again. So currently already from crypto I have from crypto KWS. All of his stuff is just really good anyway. Really good stuff, but his volumetric blood fluids still one of the best ones I've seen, simply because, you know, they actually lay on the ground for a bit as well. They don't just disappear or just, you know, clip through, which is really nice. Bunch of errors. Let's hope they are just import errors. Just hyping this up and then it will turn out to be broken. Should be fine. Yeah, this is the one. So yeah, it's hard to see now, but as you can see, they actually they use decals, so it will actually leave something on the floor, which will look really great. It's not a regular particle effect. There's a lot of scripting going on here, but his stuff is just really good. So let's give that a try. Where should we add that? On hit, instantiate item, no, instantiate, pooling, duration, that's perfect, target position, character position, no, target position. What am I doing? Target. Okay, we'll do that. Rotation, character rotation, target as well. Let's see. I shouldn't have to store it anywhere, because we're using pooling, so they should just disappear. But let's see. Sometimes that doesn't properly work, so we'll have to try that out. I think I only added it to one of them right now, but that's fine. Just the first one. Okay, let's get close. Seems a bit slow, doesn't it? Yeah, I was hyping this stuff up so much. Is 10 seconds just too slow? Could it be? Anyway, let's try it out. Nothing wrong. It doesn't necessarily need to be any blood on the ground, of course, but just remember it being slightly different. Let's do 30 seconds. Okay, let's add it to all. On hit, and then on hit. Would be nice if we can actually do a, we'll have to look for that, if condition to see if the target is actually humanoid. That looks fine. Yeah. No, that's good. I think I picked the only one that doesn't actually splatter that much on the ground, or not at all, maybe. That's all right. Let's quickly check, because I am still curious, because normally these always splatter on the floor, don't they? Yeah. Okay, so the decals are actually not working. I'll have to check that out. That's not important at all, but it's actually really cool. I have to see why they're not sticking. That's interesting. Yeah, they're not sticking at all. Anyway, like I said, I should not be focusing on this. It's fine. But I will still have a look at some points, because it's a bit odd. Because normally that always works. Cool. Like I said, not the most important thing. So we've got some hits. Before I go to bed, I'll import like an audio pack. They're always huge. Most of them are ultimate collections and then take forever importing. So I won't be doing that on stream. So for audio, because yeah, it's a jam game, so I need to have everything, including audio, which I normally always kind of try to avoid or either forget, which is bad, I know. Cool, we've got all of the basics. Then let's start with some maybe health. I think that's an important actually right now. Yeah. Not attributes, what am I doing? Can't remember. Traits, there we go. Traits. Where do I have this from? Ah, that's from my easy template kit. I'm not going to lie, I'll definitely be using this. It's pretty much the same, as the one from the game creator examples. If you don't have this, it's not much of a difference. I'm just using a slightly different additional stats, so I'll definitely be reusing that. Because yeah, why not? It's a time saver and I can use all the time I have. Okay, let's flesh out the combat a bit. We've got trigger for mouse press, not trigger. For now, this is basic. Obviously, this will change over time, but input. And I'm saying that, yeah, right. Yeah, we'll always keep that as block. I don't think I'll change that. Even if you have dual weapons, then you'll just use the dual weapons. I'm not going to there won't be like one is left and one is right. That's a bit too much. Start blocking. Trigger input. Mouse, release, and then the right. Oh, there we go. I don't think I'll add any permanent focus. I think the targeting like this is just fine. More hack and slashy. I think that's fine. There's like assist, so that's good enough. Not good enough, like that's good. And then maybe I can use the middle mouse instead of like focus as like a heavy attack. Or like, you know, different combos, something like that. Yeah, I think it will be more fun. There we go, so stop blocking. So for blocking, I'll need to set up everything. So I haven't set up anything for blocking. Let's do a new folder. Shield. So yeah, this is definitely where. So the default locomotion, we'll use that for everything. The shield, however, I can't. So the shield blocking or blocking in general, that will be weapon specific because it will just be different animations in every single scenario. So, and we'll have 3 archetypes. Sword shield or whatever, one-handed weapon shield, dual weapons, and two-handed weapons. Yeah, I think that works. Cool. It's getting a bit too bright. Let me turn on the light. At least some light. It was getting a bit too dark. So basic locomotion. Shield. Locomotion. Cool. It's pretty good. I can't remember, so I only have to do can't believe it, I dragged them into the wrong field, so I'm unbelievable. Yeah, okay. That's really dumb. Walk. Okay, let's collapse this for now. Let's find the animations. Guard. So, not going to do run for shield blocking. You can't run and block at the same time. I think that's it makes no sense whatsoever. So, I'm not going to do that. I think that's all the in place, and of course the idle guard. Hopefully that's this one. Yeah, hopefully that's that one. Cool. Okay. There we go. So we've got hopefully the right ones. Left and right. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it makes any sense to have running and blocking at the same time. I know plenty of games do it, don't get me wrong. I just think it's dumb. And then forward. Where's forward left? Cool. That's pretty good. Then we'll add that state. And that's it. Talking about dumb, I added the wrong I added the animations in the wrong place. Of course I did. Because why would I pay attention? So I'll need to add those again. And then forward left and forward right. Cool. So I haven't set up running yet, so for now it's all just the same, but that's alright. Then I think because we are now going to be switching states, I might have to actually assign it here though. Because I think now because we're switching, it will switch between what's stored here, I assume. Makes a lot of sense. So let's give that a try. Okay. Oh, they're not set to loop. That's alright, we'll change that. So movement speed seems really fast, even if they're not set to loop. Might have to reduce the movement speed a bit. There we go. Let's do it like that. Oh. Still pretty fast actually, but seems to match the animations just fine. There's only one that doesn't seem to belong here. I'll need to check out which one it is. I think I misassigned one of them. Yeah, one of the things I noticed, by the way, if you ever paid attention to that and you think like, oh, why is performance suffering so much? For some reason, if you have, and it's not always, so I can't really, oh yeah, no, it is. You'll see like frame drops or weird things happening. It's because the state is open in the inspector. So just don't have the state open in the inspector. No drops, no nothing. It's just normal. Really weird. Really weird. I think I misassigned one of them. So walk forward, backward, right, left, forward, right, left. No, they're all rightfully assigned. Okay, this seems weird. It seems like one of them did not belong really, but that's okay. Cool. So we've got walking, the blocking. I've got a lot of the basics. So we've got the hit reaction. Just needed to quick. I saw we have break animations in there as well, which is nice. Not every pack has break animations. Really annoying. Oh yeah, this is proper guard. It's actually not a bad pack at all. I think it was pretty cheap as well, actually. I need to. There's some clipping there. I need to change the position a tiny bit of the shield. Yeah, it's actually really not bad. Block, break. Okay, let's have a look. So reactions. I'm just going to create a new one here because I won't need all of those things. There we go. Hit shield. And then we'll do from any direction, because obviously that will just be one animation, which is fine because normally this literally happens from the front in battle, so there shouldn't really, there's no point in there being multiple animations anyway. And then we'll duplicate this and we'll rename it, and this will be hit shield break. Let's get over those animations. What is this break? Oh, this break from running. Okay, that's a different type of break. Guard break. I'm so happy that's in there. That's really nice. No, that's all good. Yeah, this is actually a really nice pack. Didn't expect it because I think it's one of the cheaper ones I have, but it's actually really good. I mean, really good in the sense like it really matches Game Creator really well, so that's awesome. So hits, and hit. Ah, that's perfect. We'll use all three of them, so we'll have some variation. That's actually pretty awesome as well. So we'll have some variation. Yeah, so break, and that's just the one, and then hits will be three different ones. Yeah, and in case you don't know, it will just literally just randomize it, so we'll pick between these at random. I do think there's might actually be an order in which it happens if it happens fast. Could just be a coincidence, but it did seem that way. I might be wrong. So yeah, pretty cool. So we've got our reactions for block, break. The effects we'll add those later, because yeah, it will take forever to import like one of those sound packs. And then parry, I doubt it's gonna have something literally like that. would be great, but I highly doubt it. Let's have a look. What are the heavy attacks? It's heavy, but it's still, that's really fast for a heavy attack. Oh my lord. Oh wow, we have evade literally in every direction, including backward rights. That's nuts. There's almost no pack that does that. Most of the time it's left, right, forward, and backwards, which, don't get me wrong, is enough. But this is a lot of dedication. I like that. That's pretty cool. Backward step. Okay, we've got one synced animation, which is nice. Just don't really understand how you're being executed. But then at the end, you get up. That's not an execution. Oh, okay. Execute death. Why am I talking this much? I should pay attention more. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was just talking too much. Let's look. My god, you're joking. There's Perry? That's awesome. That it's almost like this pack was like tailored to match Game Creator 2. I don't know who made this, but this is awesome. Reaction. Warrior attack dodge. What is that? Okay, that's cool. Even though the animation is fine, like, seems to maybe a bit too quick for heavy attacks. Like, there's no delay. It's incredibly fast. Yeah, I might import some others for that. Yeah, it's all incredibly fast, even the heavy attacks. Which is cool that it has them, but I wouldn't really call those heavy. Anyway, let's finish this up. So melee, shield. Yeah, I need to add a reaction, so same as this, just a single one. Shield, parry. Actually really impressed that there's an actual parry animation. Seems basic, but honestly a lot of packs really don't have that, so it's really cool. What am I doing? There we go. So we'll have the parry. Now the only thing we'll still need to have is a parry reaction from the other side. Again, this should be something quite neutral. Ideally we just reuse that all the time. I think with this one as well, I think I called it parry reaction, but given the stance that we have, this seems like one of those we could use for everything, even if we use dual swords. Oh no, we couldn't use that for the two-handed weapons. Shit, okay, never mind. Again, talking too much. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. Okay. So yeah, we need a reaction to the parry. Let's close this for now, which I have not seen. Which makes sense, don't get me wrong, there's already so many reactions, so I'm not going to complain too much. Is there something... What is collide? Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, parry reaction, there we go. Oh, damn. Really nice. Yeah, once I'm done with the stream, I'm definitely going to be linking this pack. So I think they're actually pretty cheap. I'm actually really impressed by how well they match Game Creator. That's just really good. Still, yeah, this one could be neutral enough to be used for everyone, but for now I won't do it. I'll still name it shield. But yeah, this might actually be one that is neutral enough to be used for everything. Yeah, let's see. And that's here the parried reaction. And there we go. There's no point in for me to name it. Oh yeah, I'll be right back. Sorry. I'm actually going to cut this short. Something came up, so I'll be continuing streaming tomorrow. Sorry, apologies for this unexpected interruption, but I need to continue tomorrow. So thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it, and yeah, let's continue this tomorrow. Thanks everyone.